be walking you through our lesson this week and talk to you a little bit about it. So our objective for the week is students will learn about text art in order to create a drawing using descriptive text. So we're going to be creating a drawing using words that describe the thing that we are drawing. And I've provided a few examples of what I'm talking about, so definitely check out those pictures. This week we're going to be introduced to text, and next week we will be making a giant word that describes ourselves. So we'll be doing 2 lessons in this unit learning about text art. So first we're going to talk about the definition of graffiti. Graffiti is a writing or a drawing that's scribbled, scratched, or sprayed onto a surface in a public place. So it's something that a lot of people are seeing. The artist wants a message to be put forth and wants you to see what they are talking about in their work, and they want it to make some sort of impact or change on you. So graffiti is kind of a classic example of text art. I put a few examples of people protesting with their graffiti about free speech and about wanting change for poverty. So that is their way of self-expression. It's used to send a message that they strongly believe in. And I've provided a few more examples that I'm going through now. Check them out. You probably won't be able to see them all here, but definitely check them out in the slides I've provided. I also included a really interesting video where the artist in the video is taking words and turning them into pictures. I've provided an article that has a lot of different art where they are using text to create art and to send a message. So I provided that for you to take a look at. So there are many different fonts that can represent different moods. So I want you to choose one font and use that throughout your text art that you're creating this week, and repeat that font over and over again. So if you're using kind of harder, more serious looking letters, that might give off a more professional, intense look. If you're using flowing letters, that tends to give off more of a romantic, stylish look. And if you're using capital letters, that gives off a strong, intense look. If you're using letters that kind of curve a little bit on the edges, that's associated with playful or friendly text. And so over here, I've written on this next slide, I have some different text and kind of the message that the text sends. So I want you to practice for a warm-up using a text that looks angry, a text that looks happy, and a text that looks sad. So the different ways that we can express what we want our text to say is through the line quality. So a lot of angry text will tend to have really harsh, jagged lines. Happy text will be more loopy, and sad text is often slanted. There's a really fun website that I posted where you can enter words and it will create a drawing of the object using your words, which is exactly what I'm looking for on this assignment, but I'd like for you to draw it, or you can use this website and you can create it digitally and then send me a picture. So either way, definitely check out the website even if you're going to draw it, and have some fun with it. So I provided several examples of pictures that are made up of text. It's a really fun way to do art, and I encourage you to fill up your your picture using text. And then so I want you to pick an object that means something to you, perhaps food, sports equipment, a stuffed animal, something around your house that you look at every day, and I want you to fill the object with as many adjectives about it as you can think of. You can repeat words, definitely, because you'll start to run out of words quickly, but I want them to be positive and appropriate adjectives that are describing what you are drawing. And I gave some process pictures of students working on this project, and also final pictures. So your criteria of success, make sure that your object or food has some personal meaning to you, make sure that it's full of text that describe the object or food, and make sure that the text is all written in a similar style or font. Bye!